Welcome back to my channel, Ellarie here. That's how I feel when I wear this hoodie. I feel real masculine. Today, I am going to do a quick eye makeup look using some of the pieces from the new Patrick Starrr matte collection. When the first part of his collection came out, you guys know I did a full review on that. I enjoyed it. And he has some new spring-ish additions to it. Now, I didn't get the full collection. Am I salty about it? Oh, no. I was a little salty about it. Just because it looked so pretty, like I couldn't wait to like use everything. But on the brighter side, if I like these, I can just go out and purchase the other pieces myself. Like I have no problem with that. But I am going to review the pieces that I did actually get so you guys can get a little, you know, taste of it as well. First things first, his promo for it was gorgeous. I mean, if you haven't seen his pictures, like, I mean, you need to go get your life real quick. And the packaging is just as beautiful as well. It's like floral themed and lots of pink, which I love. This is the palette I received. See how pretty it is? It's so pretty and pink and dainty. This one is called Stay With Me. There's 4 eyeshadows in here. I'm not even gonna mess up which shade is named what because you guys know I always flub that up. But you also have this I'm Not Blushing powder blush. Not really sure if these are gonna work for me, but you have a pinky one down here and a tan one up here. Same pretty themed packaging. And I got 2 lippies. This one is a lipstick. It is called Sweet Mama Star. It is a cream lipstick. Very, very pretty. And this one is a gloss called Mama Star Kiss. He loves his mama. Don't we all though? So I'm actually gonna do swatches of all of these at one time. So these are swatches of the palette. And here are swatches of the blush. And here are the lippy swatches. So I'm gonna prep my face first and then figure out what I'm gonna do for the eye look, and then I'm gonna create a little look for you guys. Hopefully you like it. So mission accomplished. I didn't think I was going to be able to complete a full eye look with just these 4 shades because they're all purple, but I did, and it's not too shabby. So this eye is looking real cat eye-ish, which is why it looks like it's asleep, and this one's wide awake, just because there's some smoky purplish going on over here, some purple haze over here. But we're about to make this eye match. I primed my eye first with the Benefit Don't Stray. I like this primer because it kind of has like a powdery finish, which is good when you're blending the shadows. It's easier to blend them in without it being too patchy. I took my small taper blending brush and I went in with Daddy Star, this matte shade right up here in the top corner. And usually when I do my makeup, I have no idea what I'm doing. So like I just go with the flow of it, you know. Let's go with the flow. So I got this shade and I pretty much like made like a wing shape around my eye like this. Just like that, because I wanted it to be like my first transition color, and I knew that I was gonna kind of make my eyeshadow into like a wing liner shape. So I just kind of framed right on top of my crease and winged it out to the outermost part of the eye. So when I do my concealer, I make like a kind of a straight line right here just to guide like where my liner is gonna be and where my eyeshadow is gonna stop at. It just helps me make sure that both eyes are kind of just even, like they have the same slant. And when I do my liner has the same angle. So when I'm cleaning under my eye with my beauty blender, I kind of make this sharp line to help guide with my shadows and my liner. So I'm kind of starting out from the outermost part of my eye and following that sharp line up and bringing it back in to create a wing shape. Then I went in with this matte purple shade, Bon Nuit, and I just used the same brush and followed that same shape, but went a little bit below to kind of like blend those 2 colors into each other. So I'm just kind of putting the shadow on the very tip of the brush, or you can use a pencil brush, but this one just kills 2 birds with 1 stone because with the pencil brush I would have to blend it out, and I can blend and place at the same time with this one. And I just followed the same shape, but I went more into my crease. So I winged it out on the end and just followed my crease to deepen it up. And I want this outermost part to be the darkest, so that's where I'm concentrating most of the shadow. Now for the lid shade, I'm going to take, yes, this color right up here and a flat synthetic brush. This one's from Dose of Colors. And I'm going to place that all in the lid inside of that deep crease shade. So I'm just kind of staying in the lines. Alright, and before I like blend out and fix the crease up a bit, I kind of wanted this like wing shape to be a little bit more defined. So I went in with the angle brush in that dark purple matte shade. Just a little dab. Bam. And I kind of outlined this wing shape to just give it a little bit more definition. Now I'm just going to use some blending brushes and take the light purple matte and the dark purple matte and blend out that crease. Now I'm getting my LA Girl black gel liner pencil and I'm going to add that to my waterline and tight line at the top. Then I'm going to grab my smudger brush and this pretty purple shade right here, and I'm just going to heavily apply this to my lower lash line. Okay, so now for my wing liner, I'm using the Bobbi Brown Longwear liquid liner, and instead of winging it out down below here, I'm going to stay within this like dark shadowed wing shape that I made and go right on top of that color. Now I'm clean off my lashes, get some of that fallout off. I got these lashes in the mail the other day and they are really nice. And the brand's called Lorella London, and they are really pretty. I'm not really sure what this style is called because it's not on the box, but I'll show you like a close-up. Give me a thick fluffy lash any day of the week. Any day. Add some mascara. This is Bad Gal Bang. And then I just concealed my lash band with some more liquid liner. Deepened my moles, went over them with a little bit of powder, sipped a little Henny, and the eye look is pretty much done. Now for the powder blush palette, I think they are nice shades and I actually think they would look really pretty on someone who is lighter complected. They actually might look pretty on me, but they're just not my cup of tea as far as like the color they are. Regardless if they work for me or not, these are just not typically the shades I would use for a blush. So I'm gonna pass on this one, and I'm just gonna go in with my MAC Taraji bronzer, which recently broke, but it's this one right here. I think I have the wrong label on mine, so I'll just show you what it looks like. I still use this very often, and I'm gonna use this instead for like a little blush bronzer duo. And finally for the lips, I'm gonna use the lipstick and the lip gloss, but I feel like this lipstick is gonna need a little bit of help from some liner. So I just got a bunch of these LA Girl lip liners in a PR the other day. This one is called Chocolate, and I'm gonna line my lips with this. Then add the Sweet Mama Star lipstick. Darken it up a little bit more with the liner, and then add the gloss. And that's it. Not too shabby. Let's get some close-ups. Okay, y'all. Once again, I am happy with this collection. Now, I do only have half of the collection, but with this half, everything that I showed you today, besides the blush, I am 100% happy with. MAC is like the OG of cosmetics brands, so I don't really have to explain like that their shadows are very nice and you get a lot of pigment with very little fallout. So that's just doesn't need to be said. If you like MAC eyeshadows, you're obviously gonna like this collection. So I'm not salty anymore that I didn't get the whole collection because I'm happy with this palette. I could create a full look with it, which I didn't know if I was going to be able to with just these 4 purple shades, but you guys saw. I created a full look with it. And thanks even for sending anything, let alone this one is really nice. I definitely may dibble and dabble with testing out the other palette as well since I'm so happy with this one. I love both the lippies, especially paired with that chocolate liner I used. Like this is a nice lip. This is real nice. Yeah, overall, kudos. Shout out to Patrick Starrr. He's doing some major things, so you can't really help but to give him props. I only met him a handful of times, but every time I've met him, he's been very pleasant and welcoming. So shout out to you, Patrick. Congratulations on such another great collab with MAC Cosmetics. You are doing your thing. Let me know what you guys think about the collection in the comments and what you guys want to see next on my channel. But until then, love you guys. Mwah.